In this video, I'm going to show you a quick tip that I use regularly when I clean my bev lines, including things like this jumper hose here, to go ahead and rinse, clean, and sanitize it easily and quickly. If that interests you, stick around and I'll tell you all about it. All right, everyone, welcome back. Larry here again to share with you a little tip that I've been doing for several years now. The problem, okay? First, the problem. Let's say you have this jumper hose and you want, or you use it, like I'm going to real soon in a minute here for another video that I'll show after this one. But for the sake of this video here, I'm going to use this to jump a fermented beer from the fermenter through a closed system transfer into this keg right here for carbonation. Right, that's quite common, quite normal, but the issue is when you're done, these hoses can be quite clogged or full of liquid when you're done and you want to drain it. Now, the hard way to do it, because I'm using these black bev disconnects here, is that there's a little pin in here that you either have to press hard to like drain it from both ends because you need the air to come in one and the liquid to drain out of the other. That hurts your fingers or anything that you used to do. It's kind of a pain. I did that for a number of years prior to my current method. Or if you have the kind of disconnects that unscrew, now these are crimped, but I also have some behind me here that will unscrew as well. And those are easier. You can actually unscrew those and then rinse water and sanitizer and everything through them just fine. But what if you don't want to do that? What if it's just a pain in the butt to do every time, which it is, or you can't because you have them crimped on like this? Well, what I came across a while ago, back when I got the Brew system, if you guys remember that thing, I threw that thing away already. I think it ended up being an overpriced piece of garbage. What I have now, though, I kept some parts from that. And what I have here are these little, I don't know what they're called, but I got those through Brew, and I've seen these online before. They're hard to find. You can buy them online. I've seen them out there in the past when I went looking for them. Once I became aware that these existed, that is, because prior to that, I didn't know this was an option. But these little tubes exist now where you can actually take one at a time and snap them on to each of your bev line disconnects, just like that, right? And by having that, now you can actually push water through here with a hose or a faucet, or just put it in a bucket full of cleaner or sanitizer, curl it up in that bucket even, and let it all fill up in there real nice. And then you can just pick it up, tilt it to one side, and let gravity drain it all out for you. Real fast, and it's really useful. It's also useful if you have things like picnic taps when you bring your kegs to a party, or if you use picnic taps in your fridge, for example. You can actually just put this piece on one end and squeeze the valve to open the tap on the picnic tap, and do something similar. You can submerge it, push water through it, rinse it, clean it, sanitize it, all with the same approach. And that's what I do, and it makes my cleanup chores so much easier when I do things like racking from fermenters to kegs, or from kegs to smaller kegs, or using picnic taps on my serving kegs. There's all kinds of uses for these things. I find them really, really useful. And don't feel bad if you didn't know they exist. I didn't either. I've been brewing for over 21 years now. And it's only in the past few years that I came across these things. So it's what it is. But I'm glad I found them because it made my life so much easier. So a short video, that's my tip. I hope you find it useful. I'll put a link in the video description down below where you can maybe find some of these items out there. If I can find them again, I'll put whatever I find as links in the description down below. All right, so hey, take care, brew on, and I'll talk to you all later.